Hey traders, trading like it's hot, it's possible, and I'm here to show you how I do it. You ready? Let's get started.
Okay. Good morning. It is currently 4:13 in the morning. So I did decide to trade the London session, which typically opens up at 3. The lesson today, we're going to go over how I executed these trades and what approach did I take. What tools did I use, etc. I already have it marked up. I marked this up yesterday, actually. So let's just go ahead and start with SPX, right? So initially, what I did, I'm going to zoom in here. Tuesday, July 16th. Price came and dipped into this daily supply zone. It tapped in here, pushed down, tapped in here, pushed down, and it pretty much never came back up and tapped in. Price just started to continue to sell off. Okay. Um, so I marked up that supply zone and I was like, okay, well, if price decided to sell off at this zone, I want to see if I can catch price going back up. That was my approach there, or my thought process, right? Once I marked up my supply zones, I pretty much dropped down to my lower time frames and I marked up my swings, right? So take notes and follow along. It would really help. So you can go back later and use this strategy. What I did, as you can see, price was on a big, heavy downtrend. Marked up here where I had a high and then I had a low. And then I had a higher high, and then I had a lower low. I marked those up. So now this is the top of the swing, and this is the bottom of the swing. Now, the first thing I did was find my breaker structures to basically validate this play. So I see that price. I'm gonna zoom in so it looks a little bit more clear. Sorry about that. So I could see here where price was selling off and it broke structure here where you have like these sellers here, you have these sellers here, and then price pushed up and broke all of those sellers right here, which was a breaker structure, right? So I marked up that breaker structure first. And then price came back up, retested this zone, and broke even down even lower. So this was my next breaker structure. Okay. I want to look for buys at some point. I want to play on the reversal, right? I want to catch this reversal because price had been selling off for a long time, right? So what I did was I pulled out the Gann tool. I measured the top of the swing, this high, this higher high that was formed, and I measured out this low, the lower low. So I measured it from the higher high to the lower low, right? In this line in the middle, this 50% line in the middle is kind of what we use to separate price, right? So basically above the 50% line, this is premium. You want to sell from a premium, right? When price reaches the premium, you should be looking for sells when it reaches that area. Typically, right? Ideally. The same thing for when price reaches the discount below the 50%. You want to buy, which is why I have like discount here with the green box and then red box here with the premium, just to remind me. But this is technically not like I just set these own things. If you use the Gann tool, it will just be this. It doesn't give you like the premium and the discount. I just kind of created it myself. Help me like keep right. So this was my play. I will go ahead and let you guys know like where my entry was. Let's see if we can get on the 15 minute and make this a little clearer, but like, okay, yeah, so much better. My entry was 55.57, right? This entry was like a sniper, okay? It's at 55.93, but it reached 56.01 was the high so far. It's in the premium. One thing I've been learning in the market has been humbling me. Like when you get these type of plays and you're actually catching a significant amount of pips or ticks, the smartest thing to do is to just take what the market gives you. And then when the market gives you another opportunity, you just go for it. Let's just go ahead to GBP USD. GBP USD did a number on me. It's a learning lesson. But this also is a perfect example and why I just said what I said. Because as you can see, this strategy with the Gann tool, measuring your swing highs and your swing lows are very legit, right? You can obviously see where I marked up this low, I marked up this higher high, and I marked up the lower low, right? I measured the swing high to the swing low with the Gann tool, right? Had the break of structure one, had a break of structure two. So this let me know, okay, I think this is a great trade. This was a great entry point, right? So my entry for GBP USD was 1.31. So let's mark this out. It was already pretty much pushing towards premium. So that's also another lesson learned. You know what I mean? Like if it's not here in the discount, you can take it when it's heading towards premium or it's pushing close to this 50%. But the likelihood of profiting as much as you could have is like very, very slim. You'll profit, but 50% of the move is already over. So that was my dilemma here. So that was how the market humbled me. I entered 50%, like halfway through the move. And you can see as soon as price pretty much touched the top of like where this swing is at premium, like I said, you want to sell at premium and buy at discount. You see, as soon as it tapped into premium, price flipped. Like price literally created a full blown flip zone and swept all my whole entire move. Mind you, I got in here. So it was like as soon as my play started to push up, I made a little profit, but price literally flipped immediately and came and swept me and everything else below it. So let's just say if I would have gotten in down here, or anybody would have gotten in here in discount and you rode it all the way up to premium and you did not take your profits, price flipped on you and swept everything. So you would be back to ground zero, basically. So that's a very humbling experience. This is why you practice and you use your strategies to see like, okay, if this is a strategy that I'm going to use, you want to use your strategy the proper way. You want to know like ideally where should I be taking my profits, right? This is why you also shouldn't over leverage. I didn't over leverage with my lot size. It wasn't really detrimental. Like I wanted to see like if price tap back in this discount, would it push back up? But this candle is so large. This is like an institutional candle. They just loaded up sales, which let me know that price probably wants to continue pushing down. See, like how much was this? That is absolutely insane. So that's like 50, that's almost the 50 pips. And you know, the average experienced trader, they go for 10 pips in dip. You know what I mean? They just go super aggressive. So this strategy, this approach is like, this is gold. So my SPX trade right now, like honestly, is playing out phenomenal. And I'm proud. I'm proud of both of them actually. Like even though GU came and swept me, I'm pretty satisfied. Part two will be for you guys to see me basically chart up using the same strategy with the Gann tool, identifying my breaker structures, outlining our premium and our discount, and then we're going to let the trade run. Do the charting up with you guys. I'll pause it, come back, and let you see how that trade turned out. That will be part two, how this strategy works to show you that it works. That is it, you guys. So many ways, so many strategies to use. And that's why I'm here to help you guys find your edge. You can use whatever strategy you want to use. I'm just here to bring different strategies to life for you guys can become better traders and find your own edge. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. In the meantime, in between time, stay blessed.